Mom. All right, welcome. I'm here to watch that. We're here.
I love that channel, Vids of Your Mom.
It's a good one.
I'm always there.
Here is my special guest today.
Yes.
You know him as Kidshoryuken.
Or you know him as that asshole that ruined a happy console gamer video. It was going good for like that first 10 minutes, and then here I come.
So modest, Jim.
Yeah.
You don't have to be so modest.
Look at all this stuff.
There's a lot of games here today. Welcome everyone. I'm Scruffy Looking RGB, and I'm here with Kidshoryuken. Just hunting around, looking for games for Jim's patrons and fellow YouTube friends.
Definitely not out of this case, though. Well, I don't know, maybe a couple of things.
Looking at some.
Well, that's expensive. Maybe not the $500 games, though.
No, they're always fun to look at, though.
I don't have a $500 tier.
Robofist Revenge says, "Woo! I'm finally here for one of these. Awesome. Well, welcome, Robofist."
There's some good stuff in here, though. That's not too terribly expensive for what it is.
The Great Battle.
Great Battle 5 for 3,800. That's actually not too bad for a loose copy of that. If it's complete, it's like a $200 game.
Sweet.
That's not too bad.
I was talking to Kidshoryuken here about this game called Fajiko Fighter.
I don't know what
I have no idea what that is, but it looks like a what is it? What is that game? I just said it earlier. Fantasy Fighter?
Big ass backpack.
Sure.
They do have some cool stuff. They got Radiant Silver Gun.
Ian Hobbs, welcome. This is Magical Poppin'. Is that right?
Yes.
And we got Kikai Kai, City Hunter, some Magical Chase for about $700, which is pretty expensive. I don't know why, but DuckTales 2 is $38. Does that seem overpriced to you?
Not particularly. The first one's pretty cheap. The second one can be as much as 30 some odd bucks.
Okay. They do have the re-release of Battletoads.
And we got some NES games too, which is cool.
There are some NES games over here.
Friday the 13th, and what is a Destination something something? I don't know what that is.
Destination Earth Star and Sky Shark.
I have a North American Genesis copy of Comic Zone too, right there.
There you go. Comic Zone for $220.
Yeah, well, exchange rate right now, it's probably close to like 190.
190? Okay. I'm not a mathematical whiz like
I keep this up
Kidshoryuken
in my head. I buy a lot of video games these days, so I kind of have to have the exchange rate.
Definitely take his word over mine. They got Rainbow Island.
I like that. And they have both Turtles games. They have Return of the Shredder for the Mega Drive.
Ooh, 350.
Fucking awesome. And they also have Turtles in Time.
Sweet, 250.
Which is the better game. Some people will argue that it's not, but it is.
Turtles in Time?
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know if I ever actually played that one, but
it's really good.
Turtles in Time.
It's Hyperstone Heist on the Genesis.
All right.
And it's really good, for sure. But Turtles in Time just has like way more going for it than Hyperstone Heist.
Sweet. Blood Rain says Kiki Kai Kai, and he says Magical Poppin' requires you to be rich to not be affected by its price.
Yeah, well, Kiki Kai Kai right now is 25,000 yen. So that puts it probably around $215, $210 in that general price range. So it's a couple $100. It's definitely not cheap.
Yeah. Super Game Boy 2, the best way to play GV games on your SNES without the games running too fast.
That's true. Super Game Boy 2 is pretty cool.
They did, somebody did just come out with a mod you could do so that you can make the first Game Boy, Super Game Boy, work, actually. Oh, what's up, Show? Show's in the house. Scruffy and Kid showed you.
Alright, first,
we're here.
Oh, that's kind of dirty.
JT, welcome. What's up, Jim and Scruff? What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty damn good. I'm trying to find some good stuff.
Just, we're out here taking a look at some games. We were downstairs here, and we're in Shinjuku, by the way. This is the Surugaya there in Shinjuku. As my camera focuses. And we were checking out the Tengai Makyo pop-up shop that they had downstairs, which Jim is going to be doing a video on within the week, I'm sure.
Yes.
Yes. He bought some stuff. I bought some stuff. I'll definitely show off the stuff that I bought in a later video. And he's got his video, so I don't know if he's going to show off his stuff then, but he should. Blood Rain says, just recently got Field Combat for the Famicom. It came with the Frontline FC I bought. What's a Frontline Famicom? Also got Chukka Tyson for the Famicom and Chak and Pop. Sounds like you're going to town.
We're looking for clean carts now. See, this isn't a bad price on this, but look at the cart. It's dirty.
It's dirty. It's scruffy.
And I'm not. Yeah, but I'm not gonna. I'm sending these to people.
Yeah, Jim wouldn't buy this, but
this, on the other hand,
I might.
Especially clean.
It's very
Rockman 4.
Rockman 4. It's very clean.
Very, very clean. So I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna leave this.
Frontline is originally a title arcade game from the early 80s. Here's Terra Cresta for 800 yen. I don't know how good the Famicom version of that is, but it's not a bad price ever. We got Athena for 28 bucks. Oh, we got Star Wars here for 17. Come on, focus. How is the signal? Are we at 144p? Or are we more like less than that? JT says, "Sweet, love the Far East of Eden." What did you think of the pop-up shop, Jim?
It's pretty cool. I wouldn't have known about it if I wasn't contacted by one happy console gamer.
Hint, hint.
Who is just crazy about that series. He found out about it through the grapevine and told me to ask me if I'd be kind enough to go grab him a few things. And I thought it was really cool that they even thought to, create some new merchandise for such an old series. Really cool.
Yeah, I was pretty shocked. They did have a lot of T-shirts and a lot of cool.
Yeah, I didn't expect
stuff.
that. They do their own designs and stuff. So like this T-shirt, for example, is from a shop called Hardcore Chocolate, and they do their own designs. They get licenses for games, and
Right.
they do their own cool T-shirt designs. And Games Glorious is the company that hosted the Tengai Makyo shop, and they also do their own T-shirt designs. Really cool.
They do pretty good stuff, and it's not too overly expensive. What did you
You
say?
can't get it anywhere else in the world except that one little
pop-up shop. Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, it's not a bad price
Not at
for what
all.
you get. Usually, like that Konami shop, it was much more reasonable than Konami
Found
shop.
something good.
What'd you get?
Mad City.
Mad City is a good one.
This is the Japanese version of Bayou Billy,
By your Billy.
and it's much
Crocodile
better
Hunter.
because it's not nearly as difficult. So it's actually fun to play.
Oh, Jim, do you know the YouTuber by the name of Stika?
Yeah, I know Stika.
So
That's one of Jimmy's friends.
I just saw Stika's recent video, and he had it was like risque stuff from Famicom and Genesis from the early days.
Yeah.
And they had Gorugo 13 has
Yeah.
like a sex scene, and I didn't know that.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, and that
So
first
I'm
Gogo
looking
game.
for that one today. So if you see it up there,
I will. That's actually a pretty fun game.
Is it?
And speaking of Stika, actually, he and I were just both did cameos in a video for a channel called Dongled.
Dongled. Okay.
Yeah,
I've heard
yeah.
of Dongled.
He has a series called Dude, You Haven't Played This Game. And he made an anniversary review for Mega Man 6. And myself and Stika both appear in that video. So
Sweet.
go
When
check
is that
out.
supposed to happen?
He published it yesterday.
Oh, it's yesterday. Oh. Well,
And I'm in it for like 30 seconds. And
Oh.
same for
Stika.
Stika. But we
if I
both-
can find it, I will put it in the link
well,
below.
you know what? I shared it on my community tab on YouTube.
Did you?
So you can go and
I'll
find
have
it
to check it there.
like that.
I don't know if Show knows this one, but I sent you that one, I think.
What is that?
Yonkyu Racer, something like that. Yonkyu Batteru. It's a simple little racer, but
Is it like a destruction?
probably
Like a
I haven't
Destruction
actually played it
Derby kind of thing?
myself. But
We got 19. This is a nice clean copy of 1943. Very good shape. 4,800 yen. That's nice.
They do have a Famicom Disk System section here too.
But they're charging
They're pricey a little
kind
bit.
of a lot for those disk system games.
Yeah.
And then I hate everything that has this. They have to go behind the counter to go find it, and it's a pain in the arse.
Show says yes, it's a destruction type game where you have to run your RC car into others. Was it called? It's not RC Pro-Am, is it? The NES version?
No, RC Pro-Am is a straight-up racing game.
Okay. I don't remember. Oh, look at these American games. We've got Sky Sharp. I think there was one in there. Track and Field 2. Here's they got Battletoads for $72. I don't know what does Battletoads go for in the States?
That's a good question.
Baseball for 300 yen. Destination Star. That's the one that's in the case over there. Spy Hunter. Dino Ricky for $26. JT asked Scruffy, are you going to get Jackie Chan on the PC Engine? Well, there was a loose one there in the display case for about $30. So it's possible I could get that one. I did pick up, what is that game? Valis 3 the other day.
Good one.
Because I like to get cheap games up front than junk, and I found the CD, just the CD for like $10.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, it's not a super big deal. I'd say about half as much or a little less than half.
And it's a pretty good game. It's not a terrible action platformer. Not at all.
Here's another Yume Penguin Monogatari for the Famicom. And we got DuckTales here for 1,000.
Yeah, but it's dirty.
Dirty, it's scruffy. I prefer the term scruffy. Rockman 6, $24. I really feel like Rockman is going up in price, especially 6, 2, and 1.
Yeah, because if you
Find
pick
that?
up 4, because like I got 5 right here.
4 and 5 are really
600
inexpensive.
yen,
3, 4, and 5 are
700.
really inexpensive.
Yeah.
Here's Ninja Ryuken Den 2.
Don't even get me started.
Don't get him started. Have you played this, Jim? I'm curious about this game. Is it any good?
I don't know. I don't believe
Saizo. It's like a ninja platformer similar to...
I don't believe I have.
No.
Right.
I looked it up once and...
Negatory.
Negatory.
Yeah.
Show, have you played that one? Wait, Inu's in here? Inu Bass says NES Day? Yes, NES Day. Well, we got all kind of stuff. I think I'm going to head over to the PC Engine section. What are you doing today, Inu Bass? Kid and T. Nikki Larson is here. Hello, Nikki. Blood Rain says Valis 3 PC Engine CD is good stuff. I'm glad I got it for a fairly good price. Battletoads is like $20 to $30. Oh, that's nice. Yume Penguin Monogatari. I keep almost buying it, but changing my mind. It isn't that cheap. Show says, what's up? Inu Mark G. Welcome, Mark G. Mark G says, hello, Scruffy and Jim. Say hello to Mark G.
Hi, Mark G. Oh, yeah, Mark N.S. I think that's how his name's pronounced. Some good old Netherlands. Good man. Buys a lot of games for me.
What, are you buying him something today?
Yeah, I should be.
Putting him on the spot, okay?
Got money in the pot.
Inu Bass says, just escape and work. Inu Bass says, yo, your custom buttons are pretty snazzy. Are you enjoying them? Do they work okay? We've got Power Drift for $35. Mark G sends his love.
Oh, I appreciate that, Mark.
Check that out. He says love.
Oh, that is, yeah, that's a face with a bunch of hearts on it.
Final Fight Guy, $20. Is that
It's
good
pretty
price?
Yeah, it's not bad for that.
This I have actually never played, which is a travesty, maybe.
It's just Final Fight with Guy instead of Cody.
Okay. So this will do you just fine, basically, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it won't any of the Final Fight games. Final Fight 2, Final Fight 3 is really good, although the Japanese Final Fight 3 is actually pretty expensive.
Really?
Final Fight tough.
Tough.
But Batman Returns, baby. Fuck yes. I'll take that.
Let's just peer into Jim's old sack of games.
I'm sort of trying to keep everything organized. Got Cardinals, Sun, Dodgeball, Operation
I
Wolf,
did see a cheap.
Twinbee, Mad City.
How much is the Wolf one?
Operation Wolf?
$8.
Yeah, 800 yen. Twinbee 3,
Good
Mad
stuff.
City, Rockman 5, Rockman 4, Fantasy Zone, Joy Mech Fight.
That was the word I was looking for earlier. Fantasy Zone. That weird Fanji. It must be like a Fantasy Zone knockoff or something.
Possibly.
But they got Metroid here for $27. 2,700 yen.
Nothing can possibly go wrong.
And Rockman and Forte for 3,300. Rockman X 1,000.
Somebody's about to get them a copy of Jerry Boy.
Jerry Boy is coming at you. What the heck is that, Jerry Boy?
I don't know, but someone's getting it.
Somebody wants it? Somebody specifically said, "Get me Jerry Boy."
No, they didn't, but the price is right.
So it's a more expensive one, you're saying?
No, it's 1,000 yen.
No, I mean like it's just okay. It just looks interesting. You're saying?
Yeah. I'm kind of. For some people, it's just totally random.
I see.
So I try to keep it diverse as far as what I send.
Here's
so
Go-Go Ackman.
Oh, that's good stuff. So if I find some
Go-Go
kind of
Ackman
interesting
2.
stuff, that's what I.
Go-Go Ackman 3. Or the first one? Wait, yeah. 3, 2, and 1. All right here.
Alien 3. That's fun. I'm not sure anyone's gonna want that. Though.
King of Monsters, 600 yen. I'm guessing that's a beat 'em up type game.
Yeah, it's like a fighting game. It's Neo Geo.
Here's Area 88. 24. Goemon. I did pick up a Goemon t-shirt today. I will show that off later.
The Great Battle 4.
The Great Battle 4.
1,400 yen.
Are all the Great Battles fairly good, or is there some that you should avoid?
The first one is kind of like okay. I think the second one is pretty mediocre beat 'em up. Third
Yeah.
one is better. 4 is pretty good, I would say, and then 5 is really good too. 4 and 5 are the best.
3 is mediocre, you said?
Yeah, 2 and 3 are fairly mediocre. 4 and 5 are really good.
Jungle Wars 2.
It happened again.
Again and again. Darius, 800.
It's Darius' twin, but it's, as you would say, scruffy. So I do
He
not
doesn't,
want
he
it.
doesn't pick up the scruffy. I pick up the scruff.
Tetris Battle
800
Guide
yen.
in, though.
There's Darius Force 2.
Oh, that's for 29 though. It's a wee bit steep.
Wee bit steep.
Just a wee bit.
Yes.
Let's grab the lurking around here.
Let's see. Mark G says, let's catch up with the chat for a second. I see them game shopping, and I'm like, this feels like a personal shopper out there. Says Mark G.
Oh, yeah.
He also says, but here I am still doubting whether or not to get a Duo R. Get it. What do you say about a Duo R, Jim?
If you got the money, you get a Duo R.
Get a Duo
They
R.
pay for themselves.
They pay for themselves.
You get all the cue card games, all the CD games,
All the trimmings,
all that good stuff.
like Thunderblade.
If you're gonna start collecting PC Engine games, it's the
24.
best way to go.
And I have taken Jim's suggestion on that, and I finally got a Duo R. And it's darn good. I even RGB modded mine, so if you go up to the top of the chat and check out the link, you can see that. That video did very poorly. But
Unlike those other videos.
I know, that's why my other board
Just
videos. So we got
Bringing in the views, baby.
Shoe BB Men 2.
You know this
For
retro gaming
52?
thing, that's a hot ticket. If you want to grow a YouTube channel, you do retro gaming.
Jim is
That's-
on fire, so I have
That
to.
is the fire thing right now. Everyone's watching. retro
Everyone
gaming
is
videos.
watching. It's the hot ticket, like you said. Gunhead 32, loose.
Great game.
And we got some controllers here for $24. No turbo. Oh, it does have turbo. 24, that's not bad. 18 for this one, that's even better. But as Jim doesn't like it because it's scruffy looking. Okay, 18 bucks for that. That's not bad a price for a PC Engine controller. And this little thing, is this for the AV? What is this? No, what is this?
No,
for?
that's a docking station for your CD unit. I think so. It should be anyway, right?
Yeah, it looks like that. Oh, these are nice. 900 yen for the 5-player.
Or is it? There's
Daily
no
bus?
CD
It
attachment.
just looks like a cap that goes in the back of your.
Yeah, well, it would go in the back of the PC Engine itself, but this is typically the design of like the Model 2 PC Engine CD.
Okay.
But this doesn't have any kind of CD unit.
This thing right here, Koei Bank. It's this thing, right?
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
a
So
cue
maybe
card.
maybe it's like a memory bank or something. I don't know. Some sort of like RAM expansion, maybe. I no fucking idea.
All right.
Not a fucking clue.
Not a clue, he says.
We're swearing on.
Stop staring at my channel, Jim. I keep it clean. Okay, this is a 5,000 yen PC Engine
You don't
CD-ROM
have to
dock.
say anything, but I don't ever,
you do what you want.
I don't usually.
Jim does what he wants, people.
Do much swearing on my own channel, so.
Only
anytime.
unit. I don't know. Should I get this, Jim? Is it worth 50 bucks? I mean, I know it's scruffy looking, but other than the scruff, are these things worth 50 bucks?
I suppose, because if you find all this in one complete set, it would be like $100 some odd. So
Okay.
I suppose so. And then to buy just a PC Engine by itself to use with the interface unit, unless it's saying there's only the interface unit and not the actual CD. Yeah, okay, maybe not then.
Maybe not.
Because I think if it's only the interface unit,
Yeah.
that means it doesn't have either the CD or the PC Engine.
Yeah, I think it's just the box.
Yeah. So you would only be getting this back fit, the
Yeah.
interface units.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't pay 50 bucks for just the interface unit.
All right. You heard it here first. Don't pay 50 bucks or more for the interface unit CD-ROM suitcase.
You heard it here first.
Inu says plastic lid is always missing.
Yeah, that's true. Those are missing the plastic lid quite often. Although I have found them complete. I've sold a bunch of them in the past.
Xevious is quite expensive on the PC Engine.
You just sort of have to accept that with PC Engine games.
Yeah.
I have to think about it. And then they got to go behind the counter and find all these games, which is annoying.
R-Type 2.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and grab it.
Afterburner 2. I found an awesome Mega Drive controller the other day. I found that controller I was talking about, Jim. The EX, what is it? 1AP or whatever it is.
Yeah.
By Micom Soft.
Yeah.
And I did a little video on it that I haven't released yet. But it was an interesting controller. If any of you guys know what I'm talking about, that Micom Soft controller that looks like a Beetle or the Wu-Tang controller kind of a thing. Tiger.
AKA
Is that
Twin Cobra.
Twin Cobra?
Yeah.
Is that related to Thunderblade at all?
No.
Nope. Okay.
Not at all. This is a top-down shooter. I believe originally developed by Toaplan, who also made some really good stuff like Tatsujin and Fire Shark. Stuff like that. Some favorites.
Shark.
Yes. Shark.
Bubble 4 for the Dreamcast. It's kind of cute.
I'm about to move over to that Dreamcast section after I get done over here.
And we've got, what is this called? Kikayo.
Okay. Oh, this game is awesome.
Awesome.
Choko Senki Kikayo, aka Techromancer.
Techromancer.
Capcom giant robot fighting game. It's really good.
Let's see how much a Dreamcast junk one goes for. 58 bucks for this really scruffy looking Dreamcast with the controller and the cable. Sega Saturn UFO controller for 25 bucks. $10 for a regular old 6-button Sega Saturn controller. Excuse me. Blood Rain says Puzzle Bobble for Dreamcast is a nice port. If you have a Dreamcast, get it.
Yes, it is.
Blood Rain also says I would even contest the uncommon when they have 20 lying around, and as soon as you see another shop online, they have the same game in a stack of 10. Mark G says I could watch this for hours, to be honest.
Oh, wow.
Well, please do.
Mark G, you're in luck. Because guess what I'm going to be doing for a while? Buying these goddamn.
As you see, his bag is already full. I don't know where he's going to put those games. He's going to have to buy a bag.
Have to carry them.
Buy a bag and like
A giant paper bag. It's going to be
lose
heavy.
all the blood in his arm carrying it home.
Yeah, unfortunately. Final Soldier. There we go.
I don't know why, but Dragon Saber is really, it seems steep.
Yeah, it's a little high.
It's gone up.
Yeah.
I want to say it was like 35 bucks not too long
It did
ago.
not used to be quite that expensive.
Why is that? Does anybody know? Blood Rain, I'm sure you know. Please share. Toy Shop Boys, is that an okay shooter?
Oh yeah, that's actually not so bad. I'll take that.
He's taking it right out of the hands. Okay, deals are drying up. Jim's gonna have to teleport those games to me so I can take care of them.
I wish I could fucking teleport them with how expensive shipping is right now.
I have a couple Mailhand Mazes. Do you need one of those?
Mm,
Kind of expensive,
Not
but that's about what they go for. And my,
yeah.
I'm gonna get this maybe. Bomberman 94.
Go for it.
It's scruffy. I don't think Jim wants this one.
And we got Wonder Momo. Take that.
Vincentiv, I can't pronounce your name. Vincenzo Cordiano. Hi guys, I missed that blue basket. Mark G, get yourself and Jim something to drink later on, Scruffy. He sends us 10 pounds. Thank you, Mark G.
Much
You are very
appreciated, Mark.
very kind, sir. Thank you
You're
so
too
much.
kind.
Far too kind. Maybe we'll hit up Mr. Donuts
Maybe.
later. What do we got? Snatcher. Does anybody in your crew need a Snatcher 22?
I think so. Usually I try not to send like text heavy stuff.
Oh, okay. There's the Far East of Eden. Speaking of the devil.
Again, yeah.
$10. These you can find these like for $4.
Yeah, they're super cheap.
These are everywhere.
Yeah.
And we've got Zira here for 18. I guess these are 15 to 20-ish. What do you say, Jim?
No, they're cheaper than that.
Cheaper than that? Okay.
Yeah.
Screw that then.
I wouldn't go that. But again, I don't typically send, unless otherwise like specifically requested, I don't send like RPGs and text heavy games to people.
Right. Yep. Good idea. I don't like them myself anyways. I did. Have you played this Jigoku Meguri?
Yes, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I like it. I picked up a scruffy loose one a while back.
I like that game a lot, actually.
It's pretty fun.
It's a good little platformer.
It is. Very few Neo Geo games here, but let's take a look at Garon Densetsu Special. Jim, you said you don't have a Neo Geo at the moment, is that right?
I do not.
3,000 from Garon Densetsu 2. Those are loose. But here's 3 for Road to Final. Yeah, aka Bones Adventure, yes. Crossword puzzle. No, crossed sword, excuse me. What am I talking about?
Crossword puzzle.
Crossword puzzle.
Get the hell out of here.
For 128 bucks for that crossword puzzle right there. Katana Battle Action Game. Samurai Spirits. 43. And a bunch of the same Tora, what is it? Ryu Tora no Maki? Is that what that's called? Maki 2. We've got even PC FX games, which Jim is not a big fan of, I think.
No, I am not. Because
Though,
they suck.
though that Sarumaru fella is a fan of it, I believe.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. He's a fan of a lot of things.
He is a fanboy of the FX, yes? Dragon Knight. If I'm not mistaken, is this one of those adult...
Quasi-pornographic.
Yeah. Angelique. 19 bucks. These are massive. 700 bucks. I didn't know some of these were so cheap. I had no idea. Voice Paradise. 19 bucks. Charm Innocent. All right. Oy. Mother 2 for 21 bucks.
Crap. That jumped up in price.
We have UFO Man. Yaki.
Oh, yeah?
Soba Man.
Well,
Does anybody want that?
stop the presses. I think so.
Okay.
We need some Dreamcast stuff. Some of this has gone crazy, though. Some of these,
Prices?
yeah, some of these Dreamcast games are out of fucking control.
Look at
Vampire
that.
Chronicle now 7,400.
What is
Ill
this?
Bleed 8,200.
Ill Bleed.
Good game, but fuck all that shit.
That's what he said. Wasn't me cursing in my video. Jim.
I'll get JoJo though, 36.
Jojo.
Good stuff.
I got beasted. You know, I got... People didn't like it that when I didn't know what Jojo was. You fool. Inubas says, most is sort of hardcore. Inubas knows about the FX.
Giga
PC FX. Vencino, Mr. Cordiano says, are you in Surugaya in Shinjuku?
Yes.
Yes, we are. It's 1 a.m., but I need to watch this. Haha. Lunchbox 5930. Well, thank you for joining us, Lunchbox. I like that handle, by the way. Show says, damn it, Jim. That one lingered on me there. That's a good one.
What did I do?
I think that's a Star Trek reference.
Damn it, Jim.
I'm a doctor,
I'm
not a
whatever
gynecologist.
Yeah. Gynecologist is a doctor.
Are they?
Yeah? How could a gynecologist not be a doctor? They provide medical attention to vaginas.
Sorry. I just wanted to give you an opportunity to be
I found
silly.
this doctor I used to work with too, and when I was in the military, he moved back to New Mexico, and now he has a plastic surgery clinic, and he does a lot of breast augmentations.
Well, that's the way to retire.
I'm really proud of him.
You're really proud of that guy. He's gone up in the world.
So I knew you could spawn, baby.
Spawn.
In the demon's hand.
Spawn. in
Still
the-
only 1,800 yen.
Sweet.
That's a good game.
Good games. Good games to be had. Last Bible 3. Is that a good one, Jim? I know you read your Bible.
You don't know Last Bible 3?
No.
What planet you been living on, bro?
Sorry. I from the planet Tatooine, where moisture evaporators and Uncle Owen's
Uncle
Rain.
Owen's dead.
sorry,
You got burned to a crisp.
Crispy Owen. They call him Magical Adventure 2 for 900. Is this any good? This N60. I don't like N64 myself. Excuse my French, but this
What?
this one,
No.
no,
City.
bad. Goodbye. But hey, this is not terrible. This 007,
No, that's a classic.
and that's a good price for that. You don't see that very often.
2600.
26. I mean, I see them go for like 40 and up.
Like, I'm not a big fan of the N64 either, but like Wave Race is really good.
400.
Kirby is good.
We've got
Mario 64 is
Going
classic.
on for 20. Not bad.
Yeah,
I mean-
like the Yoshi game is good. There's good stuff on the N64. It's just I'm not that big on it, you know.
They got a few Gomon games here. 700. That one's cheaper there.
Yeah, there's some good stuff on there.
Smash Brothers is really cheap over here. 500.
They
Yeah.
have Sin and Punishment. It's 8,800 though, but it's in really good shape. But this is a pretty cool game too by Treasure. It's kind of an on-rail shooter.
Goemon in the box for 900. It says there's damage on the manual and the box has some
Somewhere.
damage on
They
it.
have Snowbow Kids. That's fun.
Snowbow Kids. It's 18 bucks. 18 dollars. They have Die Hard. Is that worth 82? If you're a fan of Die Hard. You haven't played that? For the
I mean, I think I have, but I don't recall if it's worth like quite that much money though.
Okay.
Crazy tax.
Sorry. Yeah. Let's check out some Mega Drive. Show is into the Mega Drive. I'm sure many of you are into Mega Drive. Jim, have you ever played this
What?
Auto Flash?
Arrow Flash. Yes. It's pretty good.
Nice.
Pretty good
Looks like a
shooter.
cool shooter.
Yeah.
You're a mech. A chick in a mech.
You have a ship and you can transform between your
Mech.
your ship and your mech.
Cool. 125 bucks.
Yeah, it's a pretty
1200 yen. Here we've got Alex Kidd, or whatever that is. Quack Shot. 4,000. Blood Rain says Goemon games are N64 are good. Oh, we got Valis 3 on the Mega Drive. This is just the soft. Okay, can anybody tell me what they think, which is the better version, Valis 3 on the Mega Drive or Valis 3 on the PC Engine? Talk amongst yourselves. Oh, they even have Flash, Arrow Flash for 35. Ooh, is that worth getting?
for a loose card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haha, I might make a Mega Drive purchase today. That's pretty good. Show says I'm liking PC Engine Valis more. Show I haven't tried the Mega Drive, but I hear that the controls anyways are better on the Mega Drive. But I can't put Mega Drive over PC Engine in my mind. Also, a little bit on the graphics side, I noticed that the PC Engine is has this faded look to it, whereas the contrast is much better on the Mega Drive. But I don't know. Just my opinion. I would still take the PC Engine version though. Street Fighter 2 on the Mega Drive, the Tournament Battle. That's an expensive Mega Drive game.
A lot of Mega Drive
69.
games.
Why is that?
Well, look, the way you're finding them, they're in like perfect shape. You know, these clamshell cases, they'll fucking survive the nuclear apocalypse. And
True.
Also, they're not so abundant, you know.
Tatsujin
Mega
for
Drive
30?
wasn't a hot seller in Japan. Super Famicom and PC Engine
Were the thing?
yeah, that was where it's at, you know.
Batman here. I like how Batman has this tiny. Still 95 bucks though. Okay, Show just said something very interesting to me. The corrected PC Engine RGB colors make everything look so much better. How do you correct the PC Engine RGB colors, Inubath and Show? Can you do that with... How can you do that? Is that something you have to do on the OSSC or just through emulators? Or can you do it on the real hardware? That's my question.
Puzzle of effects.
I moved that game and I don't know where I put it now. There's Arrow Flash. I'm just gonna hold on to this. We have a bunch of Game Gear games here too. Oh, here's Galaxy Force. Galaxy Force 1, I suppose. Is this the... It is the American version. Wait. The European version, excuse me, for Galaxy Force. $50. Okay, what do we got here? Blood Rain says, Enid Bass says, Batman MD is great too. Batman the Anti-Bomber. But Super NES Super Valis 4 kicks butt too. Right now, it's only implemented in the Mr. IIRC. Okay, so I gotta buy a Mr. Oh, and the new SSD3 by Terra Onion. Okay. It's not possible with the usual RGB bypass. I think as the palette is taken from the composite. The only terrible console Valis is SD Valis on Mega Drive. Alright, I'll send you some palette comparisons on Discord. Yes, show it, please. That would be awesome. So only on emulation for FPGA as far as I know. I gotcha. Wow, look at this guy. He's got like 4 kilos of video games there.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work.
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
But you know what, though? It's already paid for.
You work hard for the money.
That's right. All these games, not a single one of them's for me.
No games for the self.
Not myself. Wait a minute. Maybe have to add one more. No,
Metal Slug.
At 8,500. No, thank you, sir. But I got a lot of really good stuff here.
I got an unplanned Mega Drive game that I'm probably going to get, and that...
So you're going to say an unplanned pregnancy.
Well, you never know.
I'm going to have one of those later tonight. Mrs. Scruffy.
So, yeah. Well, I didn't check out the loose games. What am I thinking?
Oh, they got some Lucy's.
Loosey-gooseys. I know Jim doesn't like loose games, but I think some of his Patreons do. We got Cheeky Cheeky Boys for $20.
Loose games is cool, but usually not loose Mega Drive games. It's just you don't find them very much, and when you do, the selection isn't as badass.
Not as robust. We got Afterburner 2 for $15. It's kind of expensive for a loose one.
Yeah.
World of Illusion for $11. I can't remember how you say this, but it's like means Peacock King or something like that for $10.
In the U.S. version, it's called Mystic Defender.
Okay, Mystic Defender. Nothing like Peacock, but I think the kanji means peacock, so that's what I thought. Columns 3.
And
Human.
wouldn't you know it,
Tengen.
we have a North American Sega CD game here. Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Bram Stoker's, the greatest.
For 5,000 yen. Now, this is a piece of shit, by the way. It's a very bad game.
Mark G says that's 10,000 yen shipping. Show says shipping went back up in price. Nothing was beating those 2020 shipping prices.
You're telling me, buddy. I'm paying, like I ship so much stuff out every month, and like half of what I'm paying is shipping.
Right, it's insane. I collect loose games. That's how I'm able to fit so many games in one small room. Show says Mystic Defender is awesome. I also like SMS prequel Spellcaster. Blood Rain says show. The Japanese sellers on eBay are charging $20 above for shipping. Vincino. I'm sorry, I'm just terrifying your name.
Vincenzo.
Vincenzo.
I'm guessing it's Vincenzo.
Okay, Vincenzo. Cordiano, how much cost Final Fantasy Collection today? I remember that was more or less 1,000 yen. Are we talking about Super Famicom? Mark G says at show, it depends on the destination and the shipping method, unfortunately. As soon as you go above 2 kilograms, then the price goes up. But if you have options between companies, there are definite differences. Yes.
And it varies from country to
If
country.
anybody knows anything about shipping, it's this guy here.
Yeah.
He helped me out with a shipping dilemma the other day, and thanks to him, I was able to ship it out at a much better price than DHL was trying to quote me with.
You gotta be tricky with this shipping sometimes.
That
man.
you do.
You gotta use a lot of different options.
Yeah.
Because Japan Post will stick it in and break it off.
He's not lying. That is the truth. He's seen it.
I backed away slowly.
Slowly.
I was supposed to get some Game Gear though, wasn't I?
Were you?
Yeah, I think so. I did have some Game Gear requests. Don't come across them too much.
For the Mark III here.
Sonic Drift. Like a handful.
Show says it's always smart to buy bulk from Japan. Yes, I believe that is true.
You ain't.
We got a less day for the Mark III Master System.
That's a good game.
6,600 yen.
Nice.
There's Alex Kidd again for 21. We got Anmitsu Hime. Good.
Alright, added some Game Gear to the pile.
Got some Game Gear now.
We got Sonic and Tails, Puyo Puyo, Yu Yu Hakusho, Sonic Drift, and the original Sonic the Hedgehog.
Well. We're doing good. We're doing good for time.
Ice Climbers.
Bunch of loose Game Boy games here. Rockman World 1200. Kirby 2 500. We got Pokemon Yellow and Blue for 500. Show says that basket's about to break, Jim.
Yep.
Game Gear to the pot. Man, you guys buying the store. Yeah, well, Jim is buying the store.
Again, it's already paid for.
It's all paid for. It's all been paid for by the
Patrons.
supporters.
This comes out of this month's patron pledges.
Check out Jim's Patreon. He sells video games. We got a Sailor Moon R for 800. Bomberman, Mickey Mouse, 600. Lock and Chase. A little Pokemon adapter cable. What do we got? It's like Ranma, but GTX Ranma 1/2, 400. Some Wii stuff. Some GameCube. Zelda. 23 bucks. Golden Wii controller. Jim is playing Gradius as he must.
And I fucked up. I should have gotten the missile, and I didn't.
You nincompoop.
I got the laser. I should have stayed with it.
Is that the laser?
Yeah. I make
It
a lot
looks
of
weird.
mistakes.
It looks weird. Very crispy though for the little
Yeah, 'cause
NES
it's-
classic there.
Yeah.
Let's check out some junk. Controllers. The purple N64 controller for about 1,300 yen. Check out some of the consoles in here. They've got the gun, about 65. There's a Mega Drive 2 for 78, 32X for 350 bucks in the box. PC Engine for 170 in the box. It says, Hako no Mi, just the box. That can't be right. It must mean there's no insert. I don't know. It's 168 for the core graphics. Cool multi-controller out, multi-tap for the Sega Saturn, 58. Some controllers in here too. I think that's a Duo controller that's slightly purple, 138 bucks. Got a blaster with 3 buttons. There's a Duo Complete for 2,100. There's just a Duo R controller there for 28. Some PSPs. Some Mega CD in the box there for 2,900. So 39,000, excuse me. The Pokemon Game Boy Advances, about 400 to 300. Some Game Boy Advances, 2,300, 2,400. I think we were here earlier, but one more time, checking it out. Blazion for 2,800. Got Goemon for the Advanced. Two different printed versions there. Probably the second release and the first release there. 9, almost 100. Ichiman in 10,000 yen. Circle of the Moon there. Yeah, DHL should be crazy fast with how expensive they are. But I want to say it's like up to 15. You can ship a lot more heavier stuff. But the cheapest, the smallest box for DHL was like 8,800, something crazy like that. That's Outrun 2019. Mega Drive. They got Burning Hearts, I think that is, for 300. That's fast, speedy there. To Italy, 2 days. Comic Zone, Laughing Out Loud, Night Raid, Thunder Force. There's Kikikai, City Hunter. Colo Ball Zone.
Oh, that old classic.
But I think we're going to end this stream here. It's been about an hour. We've been taking up a lot of space, making power moves.
Yeah.
And thank you, Jim, for joining me on this hunt. Or I joined you. I can't remember which was which, but you helping me out with a nice live stream, making it interesting.
Making it great.
Thank you to Mark G for your generous donation. £10. That good old UK cash there.
That's paper money. That's real money.
That's the real stuff. I appreciate that. Thank you, everyone in the chat. Sorry, I'm not going to remember everyone. Mr. Vincenzo. Who else was here? Everybody that came out. Inu Bass. Blood Rain. Forget your name. I do apologize, but thank you guys for coming out. Say sayonara to Jim and check out his channel. I will put stuff in the description later on, and you know where to find him anyways, I'm sure. But we are planning on doing more things like this together in the future, so hopefully we'll see each other more often, and we'll do more stuff like this. But until then, stay scruffy looking, and any final words, Jim?
No.
All right. Just like that.
Like that.